Hey everybody, it's your pretty girl here from Pretty Girl Gardens. Just came outside to look around and I'm gonna water some stuff. Well, water the whole garden actually. I can't say some stuff. I gotta water the whole thing. Um, it's about 88 degrees. Feels like it's 98 degrees. It's been hot. It's been hot. It's been hot. So we're in Zone 9, Louisiana, and around kind of start at my very first plant. This is my rosemary. She's doing good. I kind of have on the back porch so she don't fry since she's in a little small garden pot. And it's not that much soil. I know she doesn't like a lot of water, but I'm just trying to keep her a little more hydrated. This is my little water container that my husband bought me. He was thinking about me. I guess he want to eat. This is one of my squash that I had in the greenhouse. Bruh, they needed water there almost every day sitting in there. So, my philosophy behind having the greenhouse initially was so me and that girl wouldn't have any problems. Y'all know me and Walls. I don't like them. They don't like me. Uh, okay, stay over there. Stay over there. Stay over there. Oh, I'm so glad this camera turned the other way because y'all wouldn't have wanted to see the look on my face and what I was doing. Um, So she was in the greenhouse. This one was in the greenhouse. That one over there was in the greenhouse. And here is currently the greenhouse. I have that pot in there just so it can hold it. So when we have rain and maybe some high winds. I saw something flying around in there from looking at the other side. But anyway, I moved one to the garden and kind of trained it up the vine. So that's my plan to do, all four of them. Like I say, I have one. That's my plan to do all four of them. Get them out in the garden. If I get got, I get got. And it just is what it is. I mean, all I can do is try. It's a lot of vines. If you can look, that's a whole trail of vine. And when we get to the other one, I'll show you what it looked like. Um, but I haven't gotten any of the girls. Not one female flower. This is my papaya. She looks horrible. The leaves do not. Oh, there we go. Like I say, do not want to come off. I got some grass down there I need to handle up on. But they doing what they do. That's my feed. My grape has been suffering with, I want to call it, okay, there we go. I want to call it aphid damage. I don't know. You see those little black spots? And I did notice some red ants. Let's see. Y'all still in there? Yep, there they go. You see the ants. So, I mean, they start, they stop, I spray. You can see I have a lot of new growth on the plant. I cut all the bad leaves that kind of looked like that. Yeah, see the little ants, they crawling now. So, I don't know. I'm just gonna keep thriving, and I'm gonna go in and spray some more. And um, we've been having rain look like every time after I spray. But I'm gonna move that sucker somewhere else so they don't transfer over to like my feed or over here to my potatoes. These are my potatoes. They're doing all right. I'm gonna put some more soil in there and build the soil up a little more. But they're doing what they do. This was the stuff I transferred from my hydroponic inside. And a couple of those leaves I need to cut off with those leaf miners. Because ain't nobody trying to make tea and have leaf miner tea. You know. So, but everything is doing pretty good. She trying to go to seed. I mean, go to flower, go to flower, go to seed. So, just pluck them off. Try again. And these are my sweet potatoes. They looked so raggedy when I first put them in here. But something say, you know what? Try it. If it work, it work. If it don't, it don't. But they starting to come out and look pretty good. I know I got dirt. Um, I have something in here eating. I don't know what it is, but I'll take my time and find them. So, walking across. Over here, these are primrose, um, some hyssop, some borage, and they're just doing what they do. They're just doing what they do, y'all. That's all I can say. I'm doing my best, especially in this heat. I'm gonna move these bags of soil um, inside that greenhouse. That way, the sun's not like beating up on it and messing up the plastic. And then when I go to lift the bag, it falls apart. These are my echinacea. They're doing okay. My strawberries. So I have a little runner, and I actually took a bobby pin out my hair and pin it down. I'm looking at this little red one right here. I can give him one more day. Hopefully the birds don't get him. A couple of little red ones in there. Or maybe my baby will come by and he'll say, Mama, it's red. These are my zinnias. They're doing pretty good. I see 2 that I need to deadhead so we can get some more, or maybe, well, 3 that I need to deadhead. This is my volunteer zinnias. They're a little dry because this pot just, I don't know, looks like it's sand in this sickle palm. But I'm going to go ahead and water them and keep them alive. They're almost as tall as I am, or short as I am. All right, let's go see what we have over here. And I do apologize. Sound like somebody weed eating the whole yard, because it sure don't sound like no lawnmower. It sounds like they're weed eating. So coming into the garden, I have a dead sunflower over there. Right here, I did put some green beans in here. And that's like the only one that's kind of coming up right there. And it was just me doing a second run. I have a little flower growing inside of, or off of this marigold plant. That is a tomato. And this is a tomato that is struggling. I did go through and I did water. I promise. I watered. You can see right here, there's a tomato there. There's 5 right there. There's 4 back there. And it's making flowers, but I don't know why it's drooping. It is not the water. I promise you, it is not the water. Okay, it might be the water. But, no, because it's wet, and that's not deep. I did water, and I watered deep. So, I'm just going to keep watering, because that one's doing it too. Well, I will catch it on the other side. Right here, these are my cantaloupe, my honeydew, and my sugar babies. They're starting to go up the trellis. They're learning. I have flowers. I don't see any female flowers as of yet, but we're getting there. But this is that other tomato, and he has fruit, or she has fruit. So I don't know. I'm just gonna keep deep watering, you know. This is my pepper plant, and she is producing very, very well. Lots of flowers, lots of peppers. Right here I have another pepper plant. I had 3 of them. And okay, I was about to say I had 3 of them, and I don't know, the leaves on them, they started wilting over here. But it was weird because this one stayed fine and these 2 wilted. So look like the roots are exposed. And cover those up. Grab these little weeds while we in here. Yeah, but it's the part that you hate, ain't it? This is the part that you hate. But I have a marigold. It did have a flower, but that sucker got so heavy it fell. This is another tomato that I transplanted from the other side of the yard. These are my peppers, jalapeno peppers. Um, I did harvest some off of here already. I don't see no more flowers though. This is a, oh, look at y'all. Look who I see. Look who I see. And guess what I got in my back pocket? So y'all can turn y'all head because this about to be, then he dropped a drop of turd. Oof, 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 oof. Yeah, that's done. All right, so back to our regular programming. So, this is another tomato plant that I have. And there are tomatoes. Let's see if I can get the best angle of them. You have all those leaves. Watch my hand. Um, let's see. Find my finger. There's some tomatoes on there. So, these are my okra. They're growing up pretty good. I have okra flowers coming in. Let's see, good angle. Yeah, I have some okra flowers starting to come in. I think that's my baby bubble. And I have marigold flowers as well. And let's see over here, I have my corn. Put these scissors down. I have my corn. There's a corn here. It's starting to get pretty full. That one's starting to get pretty full back there. That one's not so much. That one's starting to get pretty full. So I have been coming through, checking these out every day. I harvested a few. That's a new one. No, that one didn't get pollinated. There's another one right here. But yeah, they're grown tall. They're growing up tall. All right, so that's my moringa. Over here we have some more tomatoes. This one's getting a little older, but I've harvested quite a few off of here. And we have new flowers coming. So yeah, so we look like we might be having a second little flush of tomatoes. Now on this one, I did notice yesterday that one of the leaves was stripped down. I didn't see a culprit. So what I did was I cut that little piece off. So that way I can kind of keep my eye on new stripping, so to speak. But look like he might be getting ready to blush. There's two more here. And my thyme is starting to flower. So I'll be cutting some of those back. Over here, that's my sage, and I mean, it is beautiful. And my oregano has started draping aside. It's not quite touching the ground yet, but she's about to get cut up too. Just wait until the weekend. And that's my parsley. Doing pretty good. Now over here are my Wrigley cucumbers. Wrigley. I said it was going to be honest. But there are a few cucumbers that are coming. Still have one there. That one looked like he needs to just be yanked off. Oh Lord, and that one there. And there's one down there behind this leaf. But I did start some more cucumber plants. Something ate that one, look like maybe. So this is the squash that I had in the greenhouse. And I brought him out, and he is growing. He's actually taller than I am, y'all. And I actually just strung him up here yesterday. So he's doing good. And oh, I forgot my squash. I have one down there that's trying to do something. It'll be getting pulled this weekend. So over here in this corner, let me go ahead on and tell you. This was where I had the infestation of those leaf-footed bugs. I had the old fence still running from there to all the way over behind those tomatoes. And that volunteer thing, because I didn't plant it, I didn't have no cucamelons, but that volunteer thing had just started growing and growing and growing, and it was these little watermelon looking things about this big. I don't know why my camera jumping. It was horrible. It was horrible. So something had, we went ahead and pulled it down. So I sprayed the thing where they said, spray a little soap and water. I sprayed it, and when I tell you, all these missing leaves, they only missing because I just stripped them off yesterday. What had happened was they all turned brown the next morning. I mean, every single one of them turned brown. And I was like, wow. So I cut them all off. I rinsed the whole plant off. Didn't have no soap suds, but I rinsed the whole plant off. And I've harvested quite a few of these pear tomatoes. So there's still some left. They've been growing. I've been harvesting. I still had some of these other tomatoes as well. But it started putting on flowers. And, come on, focus. It started putting on flowers, and it's growing back. So I did happen to harvest both of those watermelons right before the rain, because I didn't want them to split, and they were delicious. So outside of that, y'all, I couldn't even come out here and show y'all what this looked like, because I couldn't get close. It was almost like if you walked over here or anywhere near this direction, it was pretty much like you'd hit a wasp nest or something. Those things would fly in the air. Some of them would go like how we used to joke and say, the wasps go out, fly way, way out the way, and then come back and sneak up on you from behind. That's what they were doing. I was out here with the hose in one hand and a little tennis racket thing in the other hand. It was horrible. So I'm glad we got them out. Actually, that's the fence back there, if you could see it. It's over there by the kids' swing set. Because them grandkids, if they come over here, they're not coming outside. It's too hot, and I don't want to be out here watching them. But yeah, we pulled the fence down, so I still have some work to do out here. We still have to weed eat and everything, and I think I'm going to go ahead and measure and try and get some more of this little black paper, the weed fabric. I'm going to get some more of that and probably try and just put that down, because the weeds are coming through the rocks. But other than that, it's just a little bit at a time, because I'm a city girl, not a country girl, and I'm not really good on heat. I don't like the sweat, none of that. But yeah, so this is what's going on in the garden. I'm going to go ahead and sign off, I haven't started sweating yet. I'm a little, shiny, but I'm going to go ahead and sign off and get out here and water. And kind of, try and keep everything alive. If I water today, I may have to water tomorrow too, y'all, because it's supposed to have it has a heat advisory. for Saturday. So every single day it's just been getting hotter and hotter and hotter. So I'll come out, like I said, when I hang up off this video, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to water deeply. Then I'm going to go water me. And then I'm going to go water me. And yeah, just trying, like I say, keep everything alive. Oh, I forgot about my little leaf of life over here. They're doing pretty good. They're turning yellow, but the soil isn't. It's more of one of those plants that don't really like water. I need to put this over here by this oregano. I'm trying to heat up the bottom, but that way I won't forget to water it. I think it's turning yellow because I was giving it too much water, and I had that in the greenhouse too. So as of right now, we're fine. So again, this is your pretty girl from Pretty Girl Gardens. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Just a little garden walkthrough, the honest truth. And everything that I have going and growing and the trials and errors of it, you know. But hey, you live and you learn. I did forget to show y'all my sunflower. He's growing pretty good up there. He's been growing for a couple of days now, so he's probably on his downstroke. But yeah, again, Pretty Girl from Pretty Girl Gardens. Y'all have a good evening. Peace.